Hello there. For a long time, I've been quite a fan of talking to myself. Actually, me, myself, and we have some really interesting conversations, and we can put the world to right. There's a lot of wisdom there. But just recently, we've been having a few rows. Now, it's all to do with the fact that I go running in the mornings now. You see, since lockdown, it's been one of the changes for me. When we were only allowed to go out of the house for up to an hour a day, I was really concerned that I would put on weight and lose fitness. So I started running around my garden. In fact, I wore out some of the grass on the garden. So eventually I had the courage to go outside. It took quite a step because I've never been a runner. When I was at school, I hated cross country. I remember once we had a race that we all had to take part in, and there was 184 kids took part in this race, and I came 180th. I don't think they've yet found the other four who were behind me. I was that slow. But I've never wanted to run and I've never liked running. But I've started going out and I go out for 20 minutes every morning while my porridge is cooking normally. It's on a very slow heat, I hasten to add. And but I found I've been having these arguments with myself about it because in the mornings, him indoors says to me, "Oh, you ate late last night and you're still feeling full. I wouldn't do it if I were you." But I start off anyway, and then after a little bit, he says, "Oh, your knee's hurting. You better be careful about that." And then he comments on my breathing. Cool, that's getting a bit, already, isn't it? You're not going to do it today. And it goes on like that. And halfway through, he says, "Oh, you've done half. That'll do. There's no one watching. You can do what you like." I go on anyway, and then at the end, as we get towards the end, he says, "Look, you see those dog walkers over there? They're all looking at you and laughing. They think you're pathetic. Look how slow you are." But again, I continue, and as I get to the end, he changes tack a little bit, and he says things like, "You're really slow today. And then as I finally do it, and I do 3 kilometres, he says, "That's 3 kilometres, that's nothing. Real runners do 5. So I've been having these real battles with myself. And I think that's sometimes what it's like in life, isn't it? Yeah, there's part of us that wants to do positive things, that wants to do the right thing. And there's another part of us that just doesn't want to at all. In the book of Romans, Paul talks about a battle within himself, and he says, "I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do. But what I hate, I do." And so he sees that as sin, that he has this battle, doing the right thing, doing the wrong thing. And when it comes to talking to yourself, in the Psalms, in Psalm 42, the psalmist says this: "Why are you cast down, O my soul? Why so disturbed within me? Put your hope in God." The psalmist gives himself a good talking to. He says, look, you're getting overcome with depression, with downness. Come on, take a grip of yourself. And sometimes that's what we really need to do. We really need to do that. I reckon during lockdown, a lot of us have been struggling with stuff, with fear. What if I get ill? With anxiety. How's this going to resolve? Sometimes even just with lethargy, we think, "Oh, I can't be bothered to do stuff." And at other times it's just sheer self-indulgence. I might as well eat all that cake or drink all that bottle of wine or whatever it is, because it doesn't make any difference, does it? So we have these battles within ourselves. And I just want to encourage us to, as well as getting help from others and support from others, which is really important, there's times to give ourselves a good talking to and to say, "Look, I'm gonna put my hope in God. I'm not gonna let this thing get to me." Hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.